Hello everyone, I know it's been a while. It's Joe with Boys and Their Toys. I purchased a toy recently I thought I'd share with you, and you're going to help me along to fix it. Sorry, the kids are in the background screaming and yelling. Is the truck I picked up from Copart auction. It's a doozy. It's a 2024 Silverado 1500 base model work truck. It was smacked pretty good. Well, maybe not smacked. It looks like it may have hit a guardrail or something. This does have a salvage title, so you're gonna follow me through the process of fixing this truck and getting it back on the road with a rebuilt title, because I want to use this truck for a work truck. And as many of you know, the 2016 Silverado with the lift kit in there is finally being retired after me owning it for 5 years now, and using the actual dump function on it for 3 seasons now with exceptional results. So I want to get this one running, driving, fixed up, transferred over to a rebuilt title, which here in Illinois you cannot do without a rebuilder license. So I have to third party or give it to a third party company to do that. It has 21,000 miles. It's a 2024. I took the front end parts off because I wanted to see what was damaged. So the bumper was toast. Both headlights damaged. Grill survived, surprisingly. I did take off this air flap. I guess these trucks open and close the flappers for fuel economy, or I guess that's what it's for, like the older Chevy Cruises did, to get that extra miles per gallon on the highway. But this one does have a 2.7 liter turbo, 4-cylinder. Unlike the Ford, I think the Fords are V6s. I'm a GM guy. I don't buy Fords or Rams, but I'm curious to see how a 4-cylinder turbo works. It's a pretty big 4-cylinder. It's a 2.7, but supposedly these have like over 400 foot-pounds of torque. So it is a base model work truck. Nothing fancy. The inside is destroyed. Well, dirty. The back glass is broken. So I did pick up a door for it. It was local. I couldn't pass it up. Only the standard cabs doors will fit the standard cabs. The extended cabs and the king cabs, the front doors are like 4 inches smaller. So I took the front end apart because I wanted to see exactly what was damaged. There's very minimal damage here. The core support looks pretty good. These little brackets are bent, possibly bent here, but BFH will take care of that. This fender is toast, so I got an aftermarket one coming. So I'm going to replace the fender. Driver's door is good. I don't care about dings and scratches. It's a work truck. I got 2 aftermarket headlights coming. I got an aftermarket bumper coming. And then this particular truck has a little fascia piece here. They call it the upper bumper piece, and it kind of goes across the headlight in the center. Essentially, aftermarket parts for this truck, there's plenty. About 1,500 in with aftermarket parts, plus another 500 for the door. And this is a used door, so I had to get a receipt and the VIN number for the donor. Otherwise, it does not work. They will not let you use it without a receipt and a VIN number on any used parts, because this is a salvage inspection, converting it to a rebuild, so they require you to have a bunch of receipts and pictures. So I'm going to go through the process. This is the first time I'm doing it, and hopefully it goes well, because this particular truck I bought from Copart with a clean title, and since I am not a broker, or I do not have a license, They kind of screwed me on this. I had to use Auto Bidmaster to go through. Auto Bidmaster is a broker. So I have an account with Auto Bidmaster. I pay them a yearly fee and deposits to bid on these trucks, and then they buy them for me. They're pretty much the broker. They buy the truck for, they purchase the truck, and then they transfer everything in my name. So somehow the clean title got changed into a Oregon salvage title, because that's where Auto Bidmaster is from. But this truck had a clean Illinois title from the Copart auction, so I pretty much got screwed on this. So right off the bat, I'm starting off in a bad way. I paid top dollar for it because it was a clean title, and I ended up receiving a month later a salvage title for it. So ouch. Yep, this truck was expensive, and I already have probably double what it's worth now because the clean to salvage. So you guys are coming with me on this one. This one might take some time, you know, because I have to get all the parts, and then I don't do body work. You guys know this if you watch my videos. Me, body work and paint don't mix. So there is some damage. Obviously the door is damaged. That's been replaced. I got the used one, but this is the cab. The cab has a lot of wrinkles in it, and this does have to be fixed in order for it to, the state to pass the inspection to convert it to a rebuilt title. You know, dings and dents they're okay with, but that's a little beyond ding and dent. And of course the bed here, the bed is crushed in quite a bit. I don't think they'll care about stuff like this, but this definitely, you know, this is crunched in pretty good, and so is that cab. But stick with me, and we'll see. Oh, I gotta replace the taillight too. All the safety stuff has to be working. I don't know if they'll care about the tailgate. You know, the tailgate has a puncture here. This was caused by me trying to get it off the trailer from the company I used to bring it to me from the Copart auction. And I used my little dingo and trying to pull it off the trailer, because this has emergency brakes, the electric emergency brakes, and you gotta do a thing with them. You got to reverse the polarity to release them, and I was using my dingo to pull it, and it slipped and kind of scratched it all up. But you know, it's already damaged, so I'm hoping they don't care about dings and dents in the tailgate, because yeah, I'm just gonna ding and dent it as a work truck. Another bad thing is the auction gave me a key with the truck that doesn't belong to the truck, so it doesn't start at this point. It is dead in the water. It's been sitting here for a month already, and I was just literally waiting a month for the title, only to get a salvage title. So I have a key guy coming, a mobile locksmith coming. He's going to program a key for it and pray it starts. If it starts and runs, we're going to pursue you know, fixing this. If it doesn't, then it's got to go away in pieces. I'm stuck with it. Nobody wants to take liability for it. They just blame it on me. I'm supposed to do my research, this and that, but you know, I called BS. I called fraud. You know, a clean title converted to a salvage title, where the auction clearly stated it was a clean title. So I'll see you guys soon, and this will be an ongoing project. You know, I know I got other projects in the garage that have been taking a long time. I'm close to getting the turbo bike running. It's all wired up and everything, so there'll be more videos coming soon. Thanks guys, we'll see you soon.